Welcome back to another video on the old Ford Escort. So, as you can see, things have started to come along. So, if you'd come from one of my other videos, you'll see that this is going to be a fully smoothed engine bay. So, I've got rid of all the heater box, fuse box, wiring, holes all gone. Everything's gone. It comes through on the bulkhead. Smoothed all the chassis rails. I'm just going to start welding this plate in here. I've just put it in with some self tappers at the minute, so I can start doing the welding on that. Got another one there, and that's to fill in the gap there. So the work done so far. Actually, let's start on this side because we've done all of this. So lots of repairs up here, replaced pieces all the way along, put it in there, under there, took the strengthening plate off there, didn't do anything with the lower sill down there, so stripped this all back, then we stone chipped it, working around the engine bay, filled in holes and other bits, holes up there, holes in here, holes over there, holes down here, welded the plate in across there, just put some filler on that at the minute just to make a start, and then I've got to do all the filler work afterwards. Front end, obviously stripped it completely down, sorted a few bits out on that. Welded a whole new top arch, as you can see here, in there, welded plates in there, down there, took the strengthening plate off. I've done that now. Did a load of work to the end of the seal down here because it had all rusted out, so I had to make up new pieces and then weld all that in and painted and then stone chipped with epoxy primer and then Gravitex, and then this will be getting a full coat of epoxy primer all the front end before it gets painted. So down here I've done the suspension, the rear hubs, lower arms, refurbed all of those. That's back on this side. Gas coilovers. This side I haven't got to do in the lower mount yet. I will get to that. So this is the update on the old Escort. The engine is out. Bit of a refresh or repaint everything over here before it goes back in. Bits to go off for sandblasting. Got to get a new engine mount that's there. That'll probably get powder coated or painted when the other bits go. That's the engine mounts, rear gearbox mount. Gearbox is getting painted silver and then be mounted back on the engine. All of this will be painted up. The cam belt and stuff wasn't done that long ago, but the car's not moved in years, so I might put a cam belt on it just while it's all out. Obviously we've got the bike carbs to go on here, the wheels, but yeah, it's been a lot of work doing the front rust removal. Got surface rust down there which has all now been removed, so it's just body work mainly now, is just smoothing and rust removal. The inside, let's just pop this up. The inside is completely stripped out. See here where I've done a load of welding, welded all that in. So that's that. There's some holes, as you can see, one there on the floor. There's a small one over there as well that needs some attention. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure that the floor pans and the inner seals and everything are actually in really good condition. The bonnet, the dashboard is cracked, the top of the dash, so that needs to be done. But I'm just refurbing lots of parts as they come off. I'm working on bits, so a brand new looking starter motor which I've refurbed. Electric window motors here now. We've got electric roof to go on, so we've got the hydraulic pump, that's all in boxes here. That's all the wire tucked wiring loom, obviously for the smoothed engine bay, so the wiring loom's going to be completely hidden. The original fuse box is going to be under there in that corner. Interior rear end is still in, the Recaros are out, and they've obviously were refurbed previously and are in the loft. Out the way. So you can see we've been quite busy. Back end still as it was, not too much body work, a few small dents and stuff, and some flattening out. Things like that one, little crease there, and little one there, little ones that just need tapping out, and then a bit of filler. But the doors will be coming off, so the plan is, once I've finished just doing the scabby rust, so just the surface rust removal, and do the smoothing of the bay, so all the body work, and then paint the engine bay. I'm going to paint the engine bay, the wings, the front lower scuttle, around the windscreen, and then stop down under here, so the doors will come off, paint up to the front doors, and then stop on the lower lip down there, so the front end will all get painted, front end forwards primered, then painted. Rebuild the front end, put the engine back in, get the car on the floor. Then when the doors are off, bodywork the doors, paint the doors in here with the car probably outside under cover or something, paint the doors, paint the bonnet, because the bonnet will be off, so I'll do bonnet, doors, boot, and probably the kit, all the body kit, bumpers, things like that, with it all off the car. Then I will, with all of those safe, I will then paint the rear quarters and the rear end, and obviously the door seals and shuts and everything from there back. So right, guys and girls, here's a quick update on the Escort and a quick update on the garage. So single UK car garage. I converted it so it's got a loft space, so I've got a lot of storage up there. Tool wall, all my power tools, and I've built all my workbench. Done a lot of work out here recently, extended, and put the shelving all the way down the wall now, so it's all the way down, and this side's all nice and clear. Compressors in the loft. So yeah, right, and then onto the Escort. As you can see, wheels are off, suspension's off, the full engine bay is now stripped. All of the smoothing around inside the engine bay is pretty much done. Bit of filler work, but the actual welding, metal works, all done. That's the same on this side. I need to strip all of the paint off that's here around all the front valance, full epoxy primer, and it's going to get full coat of white paint. All the smoothing is now done in here. Had a big rust issue when I took the windscreen out. There was huge, none of this existed, literally it had rusted, completely rusted out, and it had done that all the way along to about here. So I had rust holes from, where's the welding start? Here. So I had rust holes from there, literally all the way along. and then along, and then up to do along. Placed all of that lot, and I've just on this need to do a bit of finishing work on that. So yeah, all the rust holes are gone up here, and this had completely disappeared underneath from where it had rusted. So yeah, that's the update on the Escort really. Nearly ready for start to do prep for paint. Obviously suspensions off this side. I notched out the chassis. Don't know if you can see that there. It's for when it's on the coilovers and it's really low. Gives it plenty of space for the drive shafts to get up and down. Haven't done anything with the interior at all. In fact, the interior is just stripped and dirty. And yeah, that's it. Quick update on the garage engine. That's the steering rack, engine mounts, stuff down there. But yeah, give the garage a clean up, and I thought I'd show you what it looks like. So there you go, quick little Escort update. If you want to follow me on Instagram to see all the live updates as they happen, it's Kevin_Watson_Escort_Mark3, I think, but you'll find me. And then yeah, follow me there for more updates. Hope to see you soon in the next video.